It's head coach Hal Watson and a few of his players. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, let's start with you. This season seems to be going like most others, rolling through district and headed for the playoffs. Do you and your coaches have to do anything to keep these guys from looking ahead to the playoffs, or do they get up for every game?
Well, they get up for every game. We know we have a target on our chest each and every week. We accept that. It's a great motivator for us. Obviously, if we started preparing this attitude before the season started, we'd be in trouble. We started this training many years ago, many months ago, invested a great deal of time in simply trying to be the best we can be each week.
Ryan Agnew is their quarterback. He's having a big year. Passed for more than 2,000 yards so far, rushed for more than 800. What's it mean to be the starting quarterback at South Lake Carroll?
Being the starting quarterback at South Lake Carroll comes with a lot of tradition, a lot of memories, a lot of big wins, a lot of big games. But I wouldn't be doing it without my teammates, without my O-line, without my great receiving core, and without the running backs. Without them, nothing would be possible.
Evan Brown is the starting center. Nearly all of your wins have been blowouts. So besides the obvious benefit of getting a win, what's good about playing in those types of games, and what's the downside?
I feel the benefits are we build a lot of depth. The backups get their playing time. Then for the seniors that don't start, they get to fill all their playing time. And then the non-benefits of the downsides, we don't get to play full games against really good teams, so we get cut short of that.
Stephen Bergmark is a linebacker. Your only loss this season was in the opener to Allen, 49-27. Not to take anything away from them because they might be the best team in the state, but do you feel like it would be a different game if you played them now? Have you guys improved since 0 week?
Yes, sir. I think it would be a different outcome that game. We just had a lot of no mistakes that game, and now we start focusing on the team more than the opposing team.
Nash Dickey is a nose tackle. You guys are very goal-oriented at South Lake Carroll. What are your goals for this season and the playoffs?
I'd say our first goal is to obviously win an outright district championship, and then we try to keep it simple as we move on to just win the next game, and then our ultimate vision is to win the last game.
Luke Timian is a wide receiver. You guys preach excellence at Carroll. What is the working definition of excellence for you as a player?
Yes, sir. We spend a lot of time around the field house talking about being excellent and excellence, and to me it means doing common things with uncommon disciplines and uncommon energy.
That's a good answer. That's a good definition. Darian Jones is a quarterback. You guys do a lot of mental conditioning. You really invest time on the mental side of the game. Can you tell me about that and how that helps you guys?
Yeah, so we know we have meetings every morning. We try to make sure and focus on the mental things, and Coach Watson is pretty sure that if we focus on getting turnovers of the defense or getting touchdowns, we think about it and we focus on it, and we're able to do that, and we'll be able to make plays in the game.
And Coach, before I ask you your last question, what was that line you wanted Darian to say about the mental conditioning?
When you choose to change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. They actually think I look better now than we did when we started. So.
Well, we talked before the season, you and I, about the contradictory nature of how your team is viewed from the outside. On one hand, everyone expects you to be great and compete for a state title every year. On the other hand, recruiting websites don't rate your players as high as the ones from the other top schools. So can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, first of all, we try to tell all the South Lake people, I guess we're just great coaches because our players always overcome us. But there are a lot of great players in Texas, particularly in this area, and we respect that and admire that. But at the end of the day, it's not the what, it's how you do things. And our players don't get a lot of notoriety. We're more concerned about the notoriety at the end of the season, like most places. But we do think our players sometimes go unnoticed as to how really truly great they can play, and they go on at the next level and play at a very high level, and it's fun to watch that. But at the end of the day, we're all partial to our players, as we should be.
They are the South Lake Carroll Dragons, having a great season at 7-1 and closing in on what should be another long playoff run. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us. Go Dragons.
More highlights are on the way, and we'll hear from